At least now we have actually nice amount of food rations, so I'm pretty happy with that. We don't even have to necessarily have as much hunting done at the moment, but I'm still not quite unhappy to have that, so it might be a good idea for me to get the steam steelwork too, so that I could get that set up here too. That's of course Chile locations to work this, but at least only Chile and not worse. Coal dumper is of course at least functioning. So yeah. I guess I could be getting... Yay, healthcare insulation has been researched. So that's nonetheless a good thing, so this should be able to do a little bit better in insulation. Yes, they are livable now even though they are this far away, so that is a very good thing. But they, according to this, in treatment. Also 52 still homeless, which also I would need to be working on. But let's see about the research first. Hunting tactics. Hunters will employ fewer people, -5 workers. That would be good too. Then we would have, we would be able to still hunt a lot, but we wouldn't have to have 15 on each of the huts, because that's a lot of workers that it's requiring at the moment. Sure, I'll take that too, to be honest. Then can we afford any new bunkhouses? Any new bunkhouses? I probably could easily go and just build some here next to this this area. It's even right close to the watchtower, so that should be good nonetheless after all. And they should still be decently formed all the way over there. It's not perfect necessarily, but there should be livable conditions. Okay. Oh, and I can probably set up a new scout team, though I do need the workers for it. So I guess I could take 5 away from here and get them to create a new scouting team. And this new scouting team could be heading this way to the American camp, I'd say. I think that's a good idea. Day 14 only at the moment. And the temperature seems to be chopping again, which is not exactly perfect. They're just like funnies in there. 32 Londoners is a lot, but it's not nearly as bad as it could be. At least we're actually managing to treat people now. 11 would be remaining at the moment, so hey, we're actually doing it. But I'm not sure if we're doing it quickly enough, but we are doing it, even if slowly. About a day, 14 hours, and this is 7 to 9 and so on hours. I don't think we'll manage to do it early enough, but I'm trying to do my best here. And the Londoners, of course, gain more followers. Freaking great. That's just freaking perfect. All our work will be for nothing if we leave. I'm staying. How did I fail that? People are desperate, sir. People are talking openly about overthrowing you. Perfect hope. They see no future of our city, and they blame you for that. What should we do? You have, we'll have 2 days to raise the hope. Well, that's the only thing that I can do then, I guess. And I guess we will indeed... Oh, this fight that I would need to be able to get it. I guess it's just that we got the coldness. Well, these are actually chilly now somehow. How did they get that chilly? I guess because the weather went and got worse. Even though I got this even level 2 and everything, so yay. God damn it. I tried my best on that, but they managed to do it then, did we? Yeah, the temperature fell, and it's something that you can't even necessarily always notice. Oh yeah, okay, the temperature is actually falling now, so we would need to really increase the heat level if we want it to be actually keeping us warmer. So that's very bad and unfortunate. At least we're not starving. Hey, that's something. Is there any good laws that I could do that would actually... So there would be something for the purpose. Is there something good that we could do? Morning gatherings. Each morning gathering will slightly increase hope. We'll gather each morning to make sure our goals and priorities for the day are clear for everyone or guard stations. Raise the hope of people living nearby. Lower the discontent of people living nearby. You can use guards to break up protests. Maybe, but let's do the morning gatherings for now. It will at least straight up just raise some hope. Not sure that will be enough, but at least it's a start. It would at least be a start. Right. It'd be good to meet with everyone each morning. We could use a reminder of what we're fighting for each day and all that. Okay, hunting huts now employ fewer workers. So that's good nonetheless. They are pretty much all already then full of workers anyways. Yes. And then we actually have some people left over at the moment. So where did I have engineers working where I wouldn't have to have engineers working? I'm not actually sure if I have any. Well, yes, I do. I don't have to have those in the watchtowers, these engineers. I can just have all the workers quite easily enough. Take care of the ill is very close, but I'm not sure I'll be able to make it in time, though 1 day and 9 hours is a decent amount of time to try to get that done. Cookhouse insulation is not as necessary considering it's doing pretty well still, I'd say. This requires a bit too much at the moment for sure. So maybe get this on. Uses steam power to extract iron ore from deep deposits and process it quicker. So it just processes it quicker. And more. Alrighty. So I guess I could indeed go ahead and just get this, considering we do need steel, and of course we would need the better sawmill too, but still. As such, we're not even remotely as bad of a situation with hope right now as we could be. Because it could be way worse than it is, though. Surely, they are arriving in a moment. Okay, nice. Even 3 steam cores. Some coal, some children and workers. And of course we shall not be disbanding them. They have a lot of work to do. They could be going pretty much in a lot of places here. There's the winter home. Interesting that we... Oh, okay. An outpost can be set up here. Oh. Deliver an estimated 150 food every 1 day. Interesting. Then there would be frozen crow, a small crow of several dozen trees. A tall snow cliff, there's a hole in it and it's inhabited. We can see a lone figure bustling about. And then Coleman, we can see a couple of buildings and a tall winding tower. There's a sliver of smoke rising from it. Interesting. I think we will be going to the snow cliff. Can we immediately travel there? Okay. I guess I could just send them to Winterhome first, because they are traveling known routes, so it should be pretty quick, or relatively quick, for them to at least travel all the way back there. So that should be okay. At least I'm trying to do a lot of research, or pretty decent amount of research. We are definitely getting closer on this, which is also very, very good. Okay, tech. Also, we were able to get the Hunter's Hangar right now if we want. Hunters based here hunt every night, venturing beyond the city. 30 raw wood per day, which is more than this. So I guess I could just go on ahead and try to dismantle this and see about replacing it with one of these. We have a good amount of food rations again, so it is definitely a good thing that I was able to change that a bit. Automatons would be even able to work here, not in the hunters' lodges, I'm sure, but in those buildings the automatons could also work, which is nice. It's nice to have the automaton at least in one of these really cold locations for sure. I guess these have to be the hunters that are arriving home. Alone in this world. A lot of them don't have any sort of families. Hunter's hangar. Yes, is it? Oh, I could just replace it immediately in there, I guess. Yeah, seems like it. Well, hey, let's do that then instead. I guess we might as well. Upgrade in progress. Okay, so I could just do that immediately. Steam Steelwork research, build Steam Steelworks and all that. Okay. What then? Well, I could try to just see if I can try to do the upgrade for this thing too then, eh? Probably not yet though, but I have to see. Actually, I could do it right now. Let's try to do the upgrade immediately, I'd say. I still then could do something that would just require wood, but not something that would require steel. So, if there is something that would just cost wood, then that we could be doing. Lighter scout, sleds even. Sure, okay, let's get that then, because we have enough of this resource. Sure enough. Sure. Automaton could even be put into working in the cookhouse, which is interesting. But one cookhouse has definitely been enough for us at this point. So what's going on? Okay, cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperatures in their homes. They're quite simply point out that it's easy to fall ill. You'll have to start heating 6 of the gold homes within 2 days, or then this would be 12 gold homes within 24 hours. You'll have to start heating 6 of the gold homes within 2 days, then keep them heating for 2 days. But even these are probably, no, these are still not even chilly. It's just interesting that that is definitely already chilly. That's not really helpful though if I do that. After we get this, I think we need to get something that will increase our heat from this more so. I think we do need to do that. But hey, at least it's going to be nice enough a thing to upgrade this, I'd say. Okay, so it's upgraded. Automaton is still working there, and let's see about you then. So you would have our new explorers would have come into the American camp. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found about a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees fitted with prostheses. Ooh. Search the area. American camp, starved Americans. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Well, unless we got some little bit of a steel and also the steam core, which is nonetheless nice. Let's go to the temporary settlement though, I'd say, first then as well, to explore a little bit more. I think that's still a good idea to go and continue. Okay. How much? 1 day and 8 hours that I have time for that. Take care of the ill would be 20 hours left, 9 remaining. I would think that at least I'm doing a decent job with it at least. They are at least going to be treated very soon. They are decently soon, yes. It's just a different question if we'll be able to do this early enough. 9 hours. And this is still working, even though these of course all take a lot longer time, especially if they are gravely sick. But definitely those things are getting done, slowly but surely. This is going to be difficult though. So this might be very well the end for our first try on this game for sure, considering our hope level is too low. Very much too low. It's very well maybe the end. Very well maybe the end. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Also, this is going down now a lot. And quickly. Which is also a problem. We would have to actually have enough people getting coal, and I probably should actually also then research a coal mine. I think that is pretty much necessary then. Let's get as many people at least working here again so that we could actually try to hopefully get enough coal and not lose it as much. The launderers gain more followers, 60 already. That's a lot of our people. Lots of our people. And they are leaving in 15 days, so we have to get organized, we have to do something, yeah. I wonder if our captain really has a plan. We got into way too low hope level, because also all the deaths. Sure, this is going to help when we would be able to get that done, if we are able to get that done, considering we got more sick now. So, it's pretty much, if we get that done, maybe. If we don't get it done, then I don't see a lot of hope. I could try to do another infirmary here, of course, like in here maybe. Yeah, here. Sure, let's try to do that, I think. And after this research is done, we'll research the coal mine, try to get more coal, because our coal is actually starting to run out way too freaking quickly. Way too quickly, even though now at least we're starting to get something. Scouts are now 50% faster, which is of course helpful. Let's see about the Book of Laws too, actually. What's in here? Appointing a responsible foreman will make sure that people work as effectively as possible. Increases the efficiency of workplaces by 40% for 24 hours. Okay, but doesn't increase our hope right now, so I would prefer to get that hope level up. So what about in the adaptations? Do we have anything that would give us hope? Okay, loss of hope caused by deaths is halved. It's decent. But not exactly give hope. Use an extra to capacity of medical beds. Use extra rations in medical speed of recovery. We do have enough food right now, so we could do that if we need. Fighting arena, maybe fighting arena. What about here? Medic apprentices or engineer apprentices. Education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children medicine so they can help with the sick. Education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children engineering so they can help with our new designs. Children from shelters will help at workshops, speeding up research. It's not exactly something that increases our hope though. But I guess I'll do that.
A new law has passed.
Yeah, new law indeed. Okay, I think I need to get the generator efficiency upgrade so we use less coal. I think I have to get it. Then see about others. Right, it's time for our children to start earning their keep too. A wise decision, little hands can do a lot of good. I've done these also a lot less than I should have. I should have done this a lot more because, yeah, I think it would have been pretty much necessary. I don't see how I'm able to get the treatment done. We're close. We're down to 8 needing treatment, but I don't know. Maxim will go and work here right now. Is there anywhere else engineers that I can go and place somewhere else? I guess I need to try to look from... Sometimes it doesn't show that quickly where exactly the engineers would be. At work, I mean. There's no engineers anymore in here, I'm sure. I guess I could at least see from here quite easily. if there's people in some place, engineers that are not required there, and it's in fact that you do not need to be working over there, so come into here, a few engineers more. Then we have another infirmary that will make things better regardless, I'd say. Then of course we would need more housing and everything like that too, but one thing at a time, I guess. I would have to still try to say. Yeah, it's the Chile. Coal pile depleted is very much also unfortunately a bad thing. At least it's one, so there's the other one still that we are at least able to get coal from this. So it's okay for now. I'm kind of looking, is there any other piles here? I don't think so, so I would definitely need to get this thing done soon. One more person to work there, for sure. 3 hours, and you are gonna be arriving there in just a moment. Waiting. So, temporary settlement. The settlement seems to have been abandoned. It consists of several tiny wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands at its center. Search the area. Temporary settlement, memory of injustice. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly planed face, someone chiseled the following: May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of the desolate city. We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts for wood. Alrighty, well, some nice amount of resources for sure. So what is the name called? Walled Colony or Vision Village? Let's go to the Vision Village first, and let's go home after that, I'd say. After that then, 6 people would remain to need healing, but it's the annoying thing. It's so close, but I have so little time to try to do it. At least we researched this, but yeah, I think we have lost it because I didn't manage to cure us enough in this amount of time. Which is quite unfortunate. I should have done things differently, but what can we do anymore, I'd say. What can I do no more? Freaking 3 hours, and it's so close. Why can't you just be okay with the fact that I'm taking care of almost everyone? There's so few that even require even treatment anymore, but these take too long. All of these for sure take way too long. And no, that's a wrong place to look at anyways. And all of these for sure take too long to take care of. About a day, and about a day. Way too long. And way too long. So, I don't know if it would help if I just do a medical post. I guess that might be enough to help with the situation, that if I have even another medical post, then they'll at least be able to get there, but otherwise we've lost pretty much, because I don't see how I can otherwise even remotely hope to increase the hope enough. So yeah, if you don't manage to do this, and this will count for it, we are doomed. Londoners prey on discontent if you are persuaded. A member of the Londoners is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many as possible into joining the exodus to London, but his vision of doom ring falls in the ears of people who are content with the situation in our city. If I let him speak, the number of Londoners will rise. But I can't really do any of the others anyway, so let him speak then, eh? It's not like I can do any of the other choices for the moment. Yep, healthcare promise is broken. I was so freaking close on it though. I was so close, but still so freaking far away. You have arrived though. Outpost into the winter home, yes. Let's go to Rosengrove, I guess. It's not like it matters anymore. I've lost. The hope is way too low. Way too low. 11 hours left. If we would have been able to do that, it would have been okay. But now, no. Not gonna be okay. And if I would have built this a little bit earlier, maybe. But it's just so annoying when it's so few that we were missing, and I really tried to do my best with this. I really tried. I really did try. Sniff, sniff. Well, let's go to the ending, because we already know that it's about the gum. Well, day 17 I guess is okay. Well, one of our people died also, so yes, hope is a little bit low. A hot spring keeps a tiny patch of sea from freezing here. The Americans used this opportunity to set up a fishing village. It is deserted now. No place for the weak. The fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Shirts in it. We found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Bet are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team here to start fishing. So we could dismantle them if we wanted. We'll return plenty of resources, but lose the chance to build an outpost here. I think the outpost would be sweet in such a location for sure. Not that it matters right now, unfortunately, but as an idea, it would be fun. But we're dead. There's really no buzz about it. Oh well, I gotta do better choices then in the future, or plan my city better, wiser, and all that, I'd say. A lot of things that would need to be done differently. Trouble with the launderers writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls and predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear we'll share Winterholm's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest notches. Send the watchman to remove it. It's not going to be enough though. Like, small rise or small decrease, it doesn't really matter anymore. If only I actually managed to keep my promise. Yes, well, would be. I guess all should be leaving from here now then. We aren't going to make it in this hole, we have to leave and everything, and hope has fallen, your time has come. Yes, I got it. Lucky bastard, he'll die quickly. What does it change? We're doomed anyway, so they just send me alone into here. Banishing won't save us, but it's a relief. I'm glad I'll never see him again. So we leave alone. The end, you are banished. A band of grim men escort you under the generator. The waiting crowd is silent. People observe you as you pass. Their faces blank, as though they were watching snow fall. You are summarily judged and spared the death sentence in recognition of your efforts. You are banished from the city instead. I did my best. Yes, considering I had no knowledge how this game would work, I did my best. As it was, well, that was our first try in the FrostPunk. I guess I will return back for more next time when I know a little bit better the game, and do a little bit better choices, hopefully. Well, first of all, some city planning I would do better. I don't need the engineering. Research places right next to the center, for example, they really don't need that high of a heat level. And so on and forth. A lot of choices that could be done differently, better, in different order. But, hey, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed regardless. And I shall see you with FrostPunk and hopefully a better try next time. So see you soon.